Hi everyone. This is but first coffee, Susie Oberholtz. I'm Susie Oberholtz, and I'm just here today with a short little haul. I have my Ipsy glam bag and my what's it called? A boxy charm. Anyway, they both came today, and I also have a little cream blush from Elf that I'm gonna show you all today. I went ahead and opened them, but I have everything back in the packages so you could see how they come. And so if anybody shows up in the chat, I'll check back in with you in a minute. And if not, I'll catch you guys on the replay. And that's pretty much it. So it's kind of an odd time of day for me and an odd, I don't generally do a whole lot of hauls, but hey, Dawn. So anyway, this is my boxy charm package. And this is how just my Ipsy glam bag came. So anyway, I'm going to open it first and kind of just go over it. How you doing, Dawn? I trying to ooh, Ipsy. Yeah, I know. I like so it comes in this cute little bag. It has a little peach on it. Isn't that cute? I like these little bags. I'm always saving them up, and then whenever I like have little gifts to give people, I'll cram a bunch of stuff in a little bag and just give it to somebody. So whether it be makeup or whatever, I do that with like little hair bows and all kinds of stuff for my granddaughters, and I don't know. So anyway, I did write down what everything was because with my old lady eyes, I can't see what I'm doing. Not bad. I'm not getting anything done today. Not me either. Me either. Okay, so I'm going to take this stuff out of here and see what I can do. Oh, and I was going to tell you guys, if any of you want to be an admin on here, let me know. I'm going to start trying to add some admins. And so, just I figured if I had a few, then just whenever somebody could be there, that'd be great on that time. And then if they couldn't be there another time, then that would be fine too. Hey, Hef, you're so sweet, girl. So anyway, let me see here. The first one. Now, in your little glam bag, you just get little mini, like the little mini sizes, and then they tell you what the full size ones are. And this one, there's not much in here that I would probably rebuy. I'm gonna try it, and I might change my mind, but I don't know. But this one is Elemis. I don't know if that helps any. And it is a superfood glow priming moisturizer. It says a lit from within glow. And this is just a little sample size, but the full size one, y'all, I'm going to try it. But it's $54 if you buy the full size one. And I'm not a $54. I don't know. It would really have to be something special. But I'll try it and I'll let you know. And then, what is that one? Yeah, this one is a foaming cleanser with vitamin C in it. And this one, the full size one, is just $17. I usually use Paula's Choice for my cleanser, so I don't know that I would buy this, but like I said, I'm going to try it. I can probably get several days out of this, and I'll just see if it's anything worth, looking at it. Okay, so this one, it's called a Avant, I guess. Avant. It comes in a cute little box. I'm probably saying it wrong, y'all. But it comes in a little, very small little, I think it's glass, little bottle. Now, this says that it is a advanced biorestorative superfood facial oil, replenishing elixir. And the full-size bottle of this, which is 30 milliliters is $102. So I don't think it's going to be a purchase. I'm very cheap on stuff, y'all. I mean, if I found it somewhere on sale or something, but it's fun to get these little Ipsy bags because they are $14 a month and you get to try some new stuff. But some of it I'm just like, no, thank you. Now this is by $1 Million Brows, and it is a $1 Million brow lifter. And I don't know, I think it's still wrapped up in plastic. I was going to see if I could get it open. I forgot about it being wrapped up in plastic. Kind of wanted to see if it was, if I can split it right there. Yeah. I wanted to see what it looked like. Oh, it's kind of supposed to twist it, I guess. But anyway, it's got a little bitty, just a teeny tiny little brush. And it's kind of white looking. So anyway, it's a brow primer. I am going to, and lifter. It's kind of like a wax, I think, but it lifts it up. So I'm going to try that. But it's supposed to prime and lift. So if I can get them up there where they belong, and then maybe, color them a little bit or something. And then this last thing that was in this, it's called Just Hamina. And it is a highlighter in sparkling champagne. It says swipe over the high points of your face. Oh, I'm sorry. The $1 Billion brow thing. It comes, the normal size is it looks like a mascara, just like a regular mascara size bottle, but it's $22. And then this one is the highlighter in a sparkling champagne. And the full size one is 4 times the size of this one. And it is $20. It's kind of a pretty color. I'm going to have to try it. I don't know. I'm not good with highlighters, y'all. I don't know. Reese puts them on and I think, oh, that looks so good. And I see other people do it and I think it looks so good. And then I do it and it looks like I smeared glitter all over my face. So it just doesn't look right with me. Okay. Now the BoxyCharm box, they send you the full size products, and they are $30 a month, and they go all the way up to $300 a month worth of products. So you might get a box, you may pay $30 for it, and you may get $300 worth. This time I got about $185 worth for my $30. And I did kind of like several of these items. So, sorry. This is called Better Than Sex. I'm kind of doubting that. But anyway, Better Than Sex Lash Primer. So, I'm going to try that. My eyelashes they're just they're growing back in after chemo, but they need some help, y'all. They're growing just straight out. They don't have any curve to them. No matter what I do, it just doesn't seem to do it. Okay, now this is the Pretty in Paradise full face, sorry. It's by Violet Voss, and it is a full face palette. So it has 6 eyeshadows and 2 blushes. And I think those are kind of pretty. They look kind of summery. I like that blue, and I haven't worn blue eyeshadow in years, but I might try it. I might try to do some of this and show you all, in a couple of days, but I'm going to try this stuff out too. Now this, if you bought this separate from it, it's $43 for the palette. The Better Than Sex Lash Primer is $29. So I don't know, kind of high, but we'll see. Then I got these makeup brushes. I like brushes. I have so many. My husband's like, why do you need more brushes? And I don't. I tell him when I get these, I didn't order them. This is just what they sent me. I like to just let them send me stuff, but I need to probably go on there and pick out a few things so that it makes a little more sense. But these feel nice, though. These feel like nice little brushes. They're very soft, and that one's nice and firm. I like the little angled ones to be more firm. That one's a little firm. That one's a little bit, but these are really nice, too. And these are Be Your Own Desire. It's a 5-piece brush set, and it's $25. If I get to 1,000 subs, or when I do, hopefully I do, I'm going to do another giveaway, y'all. So some of this stuff might end up in that. And then, okay, this is the Beauty for Real. Comes in a nice little box. And it is a Hydra set translucent finishing powder. So it comes in a little deal. It says name on it. Has a cute little poof, a little protective thing. Little poof, little protective thing. You pull this back, and I've been wanting to try a different finishing powder. I use one now that's like a rice powder, and I really like it, but you know, every once in a while, I've been using it for years, so it's like, be nice to try something a little bit different. And then, I missed these somehow. These are Misho lip liners in Beloved, and, oh, sorry, the powder was $26. I'm not very good at this, am I? And these are $18 a piece, so it'd be $36 for the two of them. This one is in the color Worthy. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll do it on my... Can you see that? It's a pretty good color. It's kind of a neutral, but it's got just a little bit of a pink to it. Looks a lot like my natural lip color. And then this one is in the color Beloved. Yeah, it's a little bit darker. I like it too, though. See, it's the one on top. And again, those are $18 or $36 for the two of them. And then the last thing I got today was I ordered this from just from Amazon, and it's a little e.l.f. cream blush. I've always used powder blush. And my mom used to say that when we got older that we needed to switch to a cream blush, that the powder would sink in the pores too much and show up too much. Well, so anyway, so I ordered this, and it was just $5, I think, on Amazon. It was less than $6, but I think it was literally $5 on Amazon. You have that cream blush, Hef? Cool. Do you like it? I have it on. I tried it on, and then I put it back in the little box so you'd see what it comes in. Now, I will say, I'm glad it wasn't any more than $5 because it is, that goes in there, a little tiny little deal of it. So, you know, they didn't like overdo it by any, but it's just a little tube and it just rolls up. You just, you know, rub it on. And then I took a little brush and just tapped it into where I wanted it. So anyway, I'm going to wear this around here tonight. I'm going to cook, and, you know, we'll probably be outside some with the grandkids and everything. So I thought, well, I'll be out and about in a little bit for a few hours. So I'm going to see if I like it or not. I might wear it tomorrow. I'm going to the doctor with my daughter. She's got a doctor's appointment. Nothing serious, just a doctor's appointment. But anyway, we're going to check that out, see how the makeup goes. I might get her to try it too. So if she sees those lip pencils, she's probably going to want those. But anyway, what I've got for today, I'm going to check with the chat Remember, let me know if any of y'all want to be admins. I'm going to see if I can do it on my phone. I pulled it up and somebody said they thought I could do it on my phone while I was on, if I pulled it up on just on YouTube itself. So I'm going to try that if anybody wants to do it. Or I might just make somebody a mod, and then you can always not be a mod if you don't want to be. Let's see if I can try it anyway. Dawn Gloves says, hi, love. You are the sweetest girl. Yeah, she had said when we first started that she hadn't gotten much done today. Appropriate heifer. I've been wanting to get those, but I don't have the money to spare. Oh, I know. I used to get the Fun Fit Fab box a few years ago. I did too, but it's expensive. And all the stuff is expensive. I had to make kind of a decision, and I went with the Ipsy because I just love makeup. But I'm really, really thinking about canceling. I'm going to give it probably another month or two. And then I might cancel just the glam bag one. I'd like to keep the other one. I like getting the full size products because I can give those as gifts and stuff if it's something that I don't want, which I can the little ones too, but people like to get the full size ones. Hey, Mischief Managed. Good to see you. Yeah, glad to hear you're doing nothing so efficiently. How do you do that? I'd like to figure out how to do nothing so efficiently. Although I pretty much got nothing done today, but it wasn't very efficiently because not only did I get nothing done, but I kind of made a worse mess out of stuff. Uh, y'all, it's technically spring. So I've kind of started wanting to do a little bit of spring cleaning and wanting to dig stuff out. And we do this online auction. We don't do it, but we participate in it. And so, you put stuff on there to sell, and it's a local thing, and then they bid on it. And then every Saturday we go over and we drop off the stuff. Everybody comes by and picks it up over at this little park that's not too far from our house. Well, about 20 miles probably. But anyway, so I'm trying to gather stuff up to, put in that and just, well, I don't know about you all, but whenever I start cleaning, I pull everything out. And then I start, I dust, and if I need to move anything or whatever I want to do, I do all that. And then I start putting stuff back. Well, I got to the pull everything out and didn't even get to the dust part. So my poor husband, when he comes home, there's just a lot of stuff sitting around. He's going to be like, what's with this? But he's been married to me since, it's like 21, 22 years. He ought to know it by now. Be 22 this year. He ought to know how I do. Yeah, inappropriate heifer says better than sex. I'm not going to bet on it. Yeah, guess that depends on with whom. Absolutely. I don't know. Not. It must be good, right? Oh, wow. I love a deep navy color on my eyes and an emerald green. I've used navy, but I've never used emerald green. I might have to try that. I might have to try it. Yeah, Cricut stuff was awesome. That one was fun. I had, bought the makeup, separate little things, from it's makeup that I use. And so when I ordered my makeup, I just ordered two, like of the Morphe eye palette and, just different stuff. I just ordered two of them. And when I ordered the lip stain, I ordered two, and just, all that stuff I just ordered two of. And then I thought, well, it needs some just little silly stuff. So I went and dug out some of my, I like to keep some stuff from Temu and everything kind of to the side. And then if I have a birthday or something that comes up and I didn't get somebody a gift or, whatever, then I have little things that I can throw in a gift bag and have a little gift. And it's really not very expensive, and it doesn't cost a lot to keep it on the side. But anyway, so I went and raided that bag and got a few little things out. My favorite thing I think out of it though is the the hoodie cord, the replacement hoodie cord. Now I got that off of Amazon, and I probably bought 10 of them or something. And I need to sit down. I've kind of thought maybe what I'll do is when I'm not feeling great when I start my chemo next month, when I'm not feeling great, I might sit and string my hoodies, some of my favorite hoodies for next year. So they'll be done and I can put them all up for the summer, but they would already be done so that whenever the cold weather does come back, then I can, have them all ready. They look creamy. I can't stand a dry lip liner. Yeah, those are very creamy, and I was messing with them. And I mean, look, can you see that? They're not rubbing off. I'm rubbing pretty hard too. I mean, they're not rubbing off. So I might have to look into it. I might check with that brand too and see about like a lip stain or a lipstick or something. If their lip pencil is that good, And that was Misho, Mischo, in Beloved and Worthy. So if anybody's interested, if you want to go online, you can order them online. I forgot to tell you that this is called a monochromatic multi-stick in sparkling rose. It's for blush, lips, and it says even your eyes. It was $5 on Amazon. So it was my little bargain for the day. Throwing stuff down. Good grief. Hef has that blush. I do, but mine has a highlighter in it. It sparkles. You don't need a lot. It goes a long way. Yeah. I saw there was a set of 3 on Amazon. I started to get it and I didn't do it, but I saved it to my cart for, save for later kind of deal. So I might go back and look at it again when I go look at that emerald green eyeshadow. Now I want navy and emerald green eyeshadow. But anyway, I might go look at it later. And it had like they were all like tubes of, the cream ones, and it had like the regular blush, and then it had one that was a what do they call it? A contour, a little bit darker. And then they had one that was lighter, that was a highlighter. And I should have just done it. It was like $20 or $26 or something. But anyway, I might go get it. And if so, I'll show y'all what it does. But, your makeup looks great. Well, thank you. Nice makeup, looking lovely today. Thank you. Thank you. I used, now what did I use? I used my Trini London. It's it's in a yellow tube. If y'all go look, it's a foundation, But anyway, I did use it because I was like, I want to see a little more of a fuller coverage today, and because I wanted to see how it would go with that blush. So yeah, it is expensive, the Fun Fit Fab, but yeah, I used to get some great stuff from it too, but I don't know. I get stuff for a while and then I'm like, I'm going to cancel that. I used to do those. We called them quarter auctions. Oh yeah. Cool. Ours, they start at $1. Like you can't bid below $1. And, I mean, you can put your starting bid at whatever you want, but it has to be in dollar increments. And I don't know, there for a while, we were doing that back in the fall, I think. Yeah, last summer and fall. And I was like selling stuff like crazy out of my house. And I was like making like, gosh, 100 or more a week. And it felt pretty good. I was bringing in some dough and getting rid of stuff. I've got so many clothes though that I need to get rid of, but they want you to do those like, one at a time or something. But they don't want you to put more than like a certain amount of things on. And I mean, I need to just be like, here's a bag full of stuff. Give me $5, like a big trash bag full of stuff. One time I did that. I am clothes hoarder, y'all. I'm bad about it. And anyway, one time, and it's been several years ago now, But I literally gave a friend of mine like 25 of those big black trash bags full of clothes. I mean, there was winter stuff, coats, shoes, summer stuff, everything you could imagine. And she took it, and then she just said whatever she didn't want, she was going to give to her sister or friends or whatever. So I don't know who all ended up with it. I told her, I said, well, I don't want any of it back. If it doesn't fit, you don't want it, whatever, donate it. So spring cleaning, when you're halfway in and have a much bigger mess than what you started with. That's what I'm at right now. It's awful. Absolutely awful. Yes. Don't know why this is acting crazy. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, but so anyway, that's what I've got for today. I haven't heard any more on that double murder here in Oklahoma. I've seen a lot of people on news reports and on true crime channels and stuff that are asking, why are we not hearing about that fifth person? Why is he not arrested? Why are, the police are saying that there's no suspects at large, but there's clearly another name that was present at the murders and at the, burying them and everything. And so I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if he has maybe, taken some kind of a plea, or I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, Mischief, that's so sweet. That is very sweet. I am sweating. I did order myself one of those a quiet fan so I can have my menopause fan like Natalie. So we'll be doing that. I don't know why it has just been so humid, which I'm living in Oklahoma. I guess that's it. But I yes, exactly. The plot thickens. I don't understand. They said, unless it was proven that he didn't, but you would think that instead of putting it on on all the information about the arrest and everything, that if it was proven that he wasn't there or whatever, you would think that they would, redact that out or something. But I don't know. It's crazy. I became a hoarder doing quarter auctions. I'd sell a lot, but I'd buy way more. Yeah, we laughed because there for a while we were part of one, and then there was, not with me, I was fine with everybody, but they some of them had kind of a falling out, some of the admins on it, and so it kind of split. And you could either go to both auctions or you could choose which one you wanted to go to, and I chose one that most of the admins that I liked better went to the second one, so I started going to it. But when it first started, we were used to there being, maybe 200 people there for pickup, and a bunch of people. Some of them would come in the same car, but it might be, two or three people in a car. And so there'd be all these people walking up and down this little road around this park out by the lake. And kind of sounds creepy, doesn't it? But it really wasn't. It was, bright and right out in the open. But anyway, when we started the second group, sometimes there'd be 5 or 6 cars there, and we would all be the sellers, and we would also all be the buyers. So basically, if I had something to sell, I sold it to another buyer or another seller, and I bought stuff from another seller, and we just switched our junk around. So, but it was fun. And then it started picking up, and it did real good too. So they may be holding back for a reason that we don't need to know yet. That's true too. That really might be. I'm just impatient. How Reese said she wants to know it right now. That's how I am too on stuff, I think it's the reporter in me, right? Like, I'm just like, okay, I get it, but I want to know the truth. I want to know what's going on. Tell me this, tell me that. Because, whenever I had the paper, there was a lot of times that I was pretty trusted, by law enforcement around here. And so there were times that I knew things and held it, like I would know some part of the case that they weren't letting out, but I wouldn't put it out yet. They would say, "Can you hold it a week?" And I'm like, "Sure." Or, but that's how you get to be trusted, is you do what you say. Just like with just normal people, if I tell them this is off the record, then I mean it. This is off the record. I'm not going to put this in an article. But if I don't tell you that, and if you see a recorder, it's probably going on the record. So my cough is getting so much better, y'all, but I just, every once in a while, it just feels in here, it's just, and my chest is so raw. The skin's all peeling off, just like if you had a sunburn from my radiation. So it looks all freckled. I don't know if you can tell, but it just looks real freckled, which is not normal for me. And then everything from about here to, I don't know, about that long, but it has peeled off. The skin is peeled off, and it's like tight feeling and sore, and I keep lotions and stuff on it all the time. Junk trading, I like it. Yeah, I do too. It's better than a garage sale, because when you go to a garage sale, you're just buying, but if you go to an auction, you can actually get rid of stuff too. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Well, not tomorrow, because I'm going with my daughter, but probably Thursday I'm going to be getting some more stuff gathered up, because I think I'm going to try to list some stuff on the auction Saturday. I told my husband, I said, I'm going to get back on it. I quit towards the end of my chemo. I just got to where I couldn't do it. And it just was too hard. I was so weak, and it was ridiculous. I mean, I wouldn't want to send him over there by himself, but I wasn't really any help. So anyway, it was just kind of silly. But anyway, so now I can go back over there, and they'll be like, "Oh, you have hair. Oh, you're still alive," So anyway, well, I'm going to go. Y'all let me know if you decide you want to be admins, or not admins, moderators. Sorry. I was thinking about the auction. If you want to be a moderator, let me know. I think I have to do that on a live or something, but they said there's a way to do it that I can bypass that. So I don't know. And if you haven't already done it, go look at my video that I put out. I can't remember now. My chemo brain's kicking in, but Natalie and Aaron was saying that they wanted everybody to say, Tom Cruise's best friend, David Miscavige's cult. And so I put together a video of all these pictures of the two of them. And there's a couple in there that are so funny. I mean, they are hilarious. And you've got to watch it to the end, because I think the last one's the funniest. And there's one in there that makes them look like they're conjoined twins. And like they're just, it's like they've got two heads on one body, basically. Well, they do have two ties or something. I don't know, or I guess around their necks. But anyway, but it was funny. I just found, some nice pictures and some that's kind of silly. But go have a look at it. It's just like 4 minutes long. And I think it's funny because the music that is playing with it, because it was some, free music that's not copyrighted or whatever. But it reminds me of that movie, Cruel Intentions. And so I thought that was pretty, fitting, that it reminds me of Cruel Intentions, because the two of them. So, but anyway, I love you too, Dawn. And yes, I will have fun with my daughter tomorrow. We're going to go a little bit earlier. Our appointment's not till, I think, 2:30 or 3:30. But we're going to go early. She's all excited because she's going to drive my new car. I don't know what the big deal is, but she's excited to get to drive the new car. And we're going to go early and have sushi. So now it is sushi, but I'm kind of one of those. I eat the stuff that's not raw. I eat the stuff that has crab and all that in it, because I just don't like. I just don't like the texture of the raw stuff. It's not really the taste. It's just I don't like the texture of it. I'm really weird about textures. And can't admin. She lives in Scotland, so time differences mean I catch you. Yeah, late night. Yeah, that's fine, sweetie. That's absolutely fine. I'm not in a hurry. I've only had one little troll, and that's not bad. And I had one that was just in the comments one time, and I did go ahead and delete their comments, because they they weren't saying anything bad to me, but they kind of had stuff to say to Dylan and to Liz, and it pissed me off. So I don't like people to pick on people in my chat or people that I'm talking about, you know. So have fun with all your day. I will. I'm off to bed now. Night, 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 Anne. We'll see you maybe tomorrow. I'm hoping I've got some stuff that I'm looking at for a Scientology video. I'm hoping I can get that done tomorrow. So, but anyway, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. You mean the world to me, and I will see you tomorrow, or actually probably tonight on Crickets. So I'll see you then. Bye.